Financial freedom, yeah, that's the goal. Invest your time, invest your soul. Save it, stack it, watch it grow. Generational wealth, Coach Flow.
I want to welcome everyone back to another episode of Generation Investors Podcast. And today I want to share with you five different sectors that I believe new money will be created. And I do believe it will be created not just for me, it will be created for you as well. If you looking to tap into these spaces, to these industries, to these stocks, to these ETFs, I would like for you to get your pen, your pad, because I got a list, and I mean a list of different assets, different stocks that you can start to invest in today. That's right. Why wait? Today. So if you've been rolling me since day one, hit that notification bell. If you haven't been receiving any of my segments, if you haven't checked out my last segment about SpaceX, go back and go check on that one, because that one right there is packed with full of bangers, gems. And if you stay tuned towards the end of this episode, I got to leave you with some motivation. I got to leave you with some inspiration, because we all need to be motivated. We all need to be inspired. So the first sector I want to talk about is AI. That's right. AI is that new sector. We have yet to see what artificial intelligence is going to bring. I believe we're on the cusp of the next 5 to 10 years. And you say, Coach Flo, how can I get into these plays? Don't worry, because artificial intelligence, the data centers, the supercomputers, it's coming. It is coming. We have just started. And when I say we just started, tap into Nvidia. Nvidia will be, like I said, it's not only just the number one company in the world. We're talking about that number one play that will just take artificial intelligence by storm. It's that new wave. We're talking about AMD. You don't get into Nvidia. AMD is another one. I got really both of them, but AMD, Apple is starting to wake up. Okay, Apple is starting to wake up with artificial intelligence. Another banger, Google is another one that will continue to invest heavily in artificial intelligence. Tesla. When I say the autonomous driving, which is starting to catch a little bit more wave as well, that's another one that's going to bring in more new money. Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, if you order from Amazon, this one right here should be a no-brainer when it comes to why you should invest into Amazon, because Amazon is making money off of you. So why not make money with Amazon? So all these plays, I got plenty more, but all these plays are heavily invested in artificial intelligence. And you say, Coach Flo, I don't have the $200 to $300 worth of most of these stocks. Don't worry, you can fractional share today. Why wait? Start with Robinhood, which I started back in 2020, just fractional sharing, and lo and behold, rinse and repeat through these last 6 years or so, just been buying for long-term wealth. And SPMO, you want to not get risky with individual stocks, ETFs like SPMO, which I am continuing to buy weekly. SPMO is the best momentum play. It has all these stocks I've just said, plus more, into this particular ETF. Okay, so SPMO is the way to go when it comes to these plays, which brings me to number 2. Another quiet as kept sector is quantum. Quantum is one of those plays, or one of those sectors and industries that I believe the next, let's say, 7 to 10 years, quantum is going to really make some money. Okay, make us some money. And the plays with quantum, QUBT, IONQ, QBTS. Okay, and if you're looking to get in the ETF sector, because some new investors say, you know what, Coach Flo, I'm not comfortable feeling with these individual stocks. Don't worry. CQTM, that's one I got right there. CQTM is a part of the quantum. It has QUBTS, it has IONQ, it has QBTS. All these individual stocks is in CQTM. Okay, so quantum is going to solve complex issues, and it's going to solve them fast. That's what makes quantum the best kept sector and industry to really invest in, because what would take us 10 to 15 years to solve when it comes to data science, data science, and any type of science, physics, quantum is going to solve it much more faster, much more efficient. And that's why a lot of money is being thrust into the quantum sector, because it's going to make science, technology, just going to really make it faster. It's going to accelerate it. So watch out for quantum, which brings me to my next sector is cybersecurity. We all have scammers out there. There's plenty of scammers. There's plenty of scams. And with cybersecurity, CrowdStrike, Palo Alto, these are companies and stocks that is looking to really ramp up the price as these next 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years. And you say, Coach Flo, what's that ETF that I can get into for cybersecurity? BUG. That's right, bug, basically. BUG, it has all cybersecurity. 99% cybersecurity in this ETF. And so definitely look for cybersecurity to make headways when it comes to the next wave of new money. Okay, new money is being pushed into that space, which brings me to space. Yes, that's right. Not too long ago, SpaceX just dropped out, made debut, and money is looking to be pushed into the space sector. Okay, you have SpaceX, you have Rocket Lab, and that ETF that I continue to buy with these particular individual stocks is NASA. That's right, NASA. That's right. So with the space sector, which Elon obviously is spearheading this particular sector, NASA, I look for NASA to continue to move. Long as SpaceX will go up over time. Okay, so this is not financial advice for those who might have already gotten SpaceX. You know, definitely do your own due diligence, do your own research. But the space sector is ushering new money. Okay, new money. And then I know a lot of y'all saying, Coach Flo, I don't too much care about crypto, but don't sleep on crypto. Don't sleep on crypto. The money continues to transfer from stocks to crypto, to stocks to crypto. It's going back and forth because a lot of money is still being pushed into Bitcoin. It's still being pushed into Ethereum, XRP, Solana. Okay, so there's many other coins out there, but these big four, these are the big four I continue to hold for long-term wealth. Okay, like I said, this is not financial advice, but crypto is that new money that will be created as well. So artificial intelligence, quantum, cybersecurity, space, and crypto. If you look at those 5 sectors, if you look at those 5 different industries, new money will be created for you if you continue to do your due diligence, do your research, like myself, continue to apply yourself with knowledge. because now's the time for new money. And hopefully, let me know in the chat below by typing in new money. Hopefully you are getting that new money and building that new money, because I'm building that new money, which brings me to my takeaways. You know, I gotta leave you with some motivation, because times like these times are getting so crazy out here. So the first one I want to talk about is the portfolio career. No longer are the days where you can work that 5, 10, 20 years on these jobs, because I've said in previous episodes, our economy is so fickle. These companies are so fickle. These organizations, these businesses are they ups and downs, furloughs, layoffs. I mean, you can be working for a job for the last 10, 20 years and they cut back and your position is on deck. And so definitely, when I talk about portfolio career, it's time to tap into many streams. It's time to tap into many skills. That's the name of the game. You got to have more than one stream working for you. Have you been paying attention to food? Have you been paying attention to gas? Have you been paying attention to insurance? Have you been paying attention to mortgage and rent? Things are only going up, and it's not going to stop. Our wages is not catching up with inflation. So when it comes to portfolio careers, it's time to tap into what other additional certification, what additional trade can I start to apply to my life? And if you got a family, time to wake up, okay? Because things are not going to be the same and they're not going to change, okay? When it comes to how our economy is being set up, okay? So definitely look at different skills. If you're not looking to go off to college, look at different skills. And if you are in the professional world, look for that promotion. Look for what other type of position, because sometimes you might have to step out of that particular sector and look at a different industry to make more income. So definitely portfolio careers. And since we are starting in the summer, now we pretty much in the thick of summer, it's time to take that trip. It's time to take that trip. You've been working your tail off these last 6 months, the last year or so. Now it's time to take a trip. So many people lack exposure, okay? Lack exposure, lack of opportunities. There is so much life to live besides your block. There's so much life to live besides your city, your state, and your country. It's time to take it up a notch. If you can look at different deals out there, because there's different deals out there to get out the country, go out the country. I got my passport ready. I'm looking to, as we go into July, I got some trips planned out, and hopefully you are looking to take that trip, because life is short. I say it again, life is short. It's time to experience what life has to offer by taking that trip. You never know what type of food, culture, just a way of life when it comes to seeing different places, which brings me to my last point is make time for rest. Once you get on that trip or whatever trip you're going to, take some time to rest. Even if you say, I can take off for a few days or take off for a week or so. And practically, how about taking a nap? It's the power of sleep. It's nothing like the power of sleep. Or you get enough rest, because when it comes to being recharged, using the reflection time and recalibration time, you can fight off stress by getting sleep. You can fight off sickness and disease and clear your mind. Okay, so much things come at us left and right. Life come at us left and right. Whether you taking care of your family, you're taking care of your elderly, you're taking care of maybe your kids, you got different responsibilities and people depend on you. And if they depend on you, what good is you for the next person? You're not taking care of yourself. So now's the time to get that rest. Like I said, time to hit that reset button. Just like we charge our phone ups, it's time to recharge our bodies up. Eat right, sleep right, drink water, keep God first. So if you have enjoyed this episode, smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Peace.